AI. As a practicing lawyer, one of the most common types of cases you deal with is dishonor of checks and the recovery proceedings arising therefrom. In fact, as per a report filed by the amicus curiae, Advocate Siddharth Luthra and Advocates K. Parameshwar before the Honorable Supreme Court, as of April 2023, there were over 35 lakh pending check dishonor cases in India, more than 8% of all pending criminal cases. The service of a demand notice is one of the first steps you take as a lawyer to initiate action or recovery because, as per the law, you need to first send a notice within 30 days of intimation of dishonor of check from your bank. If the drawer does not honor your demand within 15 days of receipt of notice, only then you will be eligible to file a complaint under the Act. Presumably, you would spend either a lot of time drafting them or a lot of time and money training your juniors to draft them. Now, here in this case, AI can be a game changer for you in this regard. Did you know that AI tools can generate customized demand notices for you in less than 10 minutes on each notice? Let me show you how to do this using AI. Now, let's draft a notice using an example. Let's take the example of Mr. Raman, the proprietor of MS Shah Traders, who wants to file a case against Mr. Aman for dishonor of a check. We'll be using ChatGPT to make this legal notice. Let's understand this process step by step. Now, on your screen, you see the prompt that I sent. By the way, the link to this entire ChatGPT conversation is given in the description box for you to read it word by word. You see, the first prompt has I intend to draft a demand notice under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act for the dishonor of check. The facts relevant for drafting the notice are, then I have given all the facts of the example case. Now you can split this into two prompts, but I have given the facts together. As you can see, I have told GPT in very clear terms that there is an intention to defraud. The notice is within the statutory period of 30 days from date of dishonor, and I have also written that if he does not respond within the statutory period of 15 days, my client will be forced to initiate criminal proceedings. Now let's go to the second step. You need to review the draft and add missing linkages. Now it has generated a bare draft of the demand notice, but we need to make certain additions. It has not included the fact that establishes the relationship between our client and the accused, so we will give this prompt. You see on your screen, the prompt is include the fact that the complainant and the accused were known to each other for several years, retain the rest of the draft. You need to mention that this is a legally enforceable debt that accrues in the favor of the complainant against the accused, and retain the rest of the draft. Now you can access the prompt transcript here once again on your screen, and the link is in the description box. Now that we have provided AI with the relevant prompts, it has created a well drafted demand notice in just 3 easy steps. Of course, you will have to make certain manual edits, but that's just 10% of the workload. Here you see on your screen is the final draft generated by ChatGPT. And here you see the final draft with manual edits. Demand notice under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. The manual edits you see are in red on your screen. See, it was that simple. Lawyers charge anywhere between 5,000 to 15,000 rupees per notice. At this rate, you could earn anywhere between 30,000 to 90,000 rupees per hour simply drafting and serving demand notices. Would you like to learn more ways to use AI to scale up your legal practice? Then don't wait anymore. Just join our free online bootcamp. It's a live bootcamp with no recordings available for later, so don't miss this opportunity. See you there.